Heyo, what's up my party people? Anderson here, your ASVAB coach. And let's go ahead and go through the strategy here for sequence of events questions. So, as you may have seen in the previous strategy videos, inferencing factual questions, you can go ahead and go back and forth between the answer choices and the passage itself to really eliminate and find the choice that's supported by the passage. When it comes to, let's go ahead and say quote questions, we don't want to look at the answer choices until we really understand the passage. Here, with sequence of events questions, honestly, you can always start with the answer choices itself. So we're going to go through this little sample question right here. We're going to hope for the best and see what we got. But remember, as always, start with the question to understand what type of question you're dealing with. Because again, the question itself will reveal which type you're dealing with, which will then dictate the strategy you use. So here we see, which of the following sequence of events accurately represents the progression of money? So right there, sequence of events, progression of money. Boom. So the first thing that I'm going to do here when it comes to sequence of events questions is not to start reading the passage. Screw that. I'm going to go ahead and actually start with the choices, because this is basically, again, a sequence of events. This is one of the more logical types of questions you'll see on paragraph comprehension. It's not ever going to be vague. It is always provable that the answer is the answer, like no matter what. And so here, hope you're enjoying this problem so far. So look, tonight we got a class on the same exact topic for 2 hours, and it's part of my program. In case you didn't know, my program gives you all the classes, all the support you need. You can text me whenever you need help. You get all the recordings to all the classes, so you don't have to worry about missing anything. And on top of that, you'll be able to lower test anxiety and really build true confidence. Not that fake memorizing confidence, but actually truly understanding what you're doing with all of these extra practice problems, video solutions, practice tests, study guides, and everything else you can need. So at the end of the day, if you want to raise your score, go ahead, shoot me a text, or click the link in this description. That way you can check out everything that it offers, exactly how it's going to raise your score, and then sign up and get started. There's no time to waste. I know you got an enlistment to get to, plus possible bonuses that you want to get, right? So let's go ahead and get to it. Check it out, and let's ace the ASVAB. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first part of every answer. Not the second, not the third, not the fourth. Let me just do that again. We always want to look at the first part of each answer. Not the second, third, or fourth, or whatever it is. Start with the first. So we have bartering, and bartering. So 3 of the 4 answers start with bartering, and then one of them starts with commodities. And so, I'm not telling you how to think about it in terms of seeing, one choice appearing more than the others. You always want to be able to prove it. You can always prove it. But if you had to take a guess, I probably wouldn't pick B. I probably wouldn't. But with that said, let's get to it. I'm going to look through the passage now and see if bartering or commodities comes up first. Because if bartering comes up first, I can eliminate B. But if commodities comes up first, then I already know what my answer is. B is automatically the answer if commodities comes up first. So are you starting to see how process of elimination is excellent for a sequence of events? There's no point in reading the whole passage when you can go ahead and just start here. Let's just go ahead and start with bartering versus commodities. Let's go. So in the beginning, people bartered with no standardized rate of exchange. To solve this, things like salt, tea, and cattle that were considered commodities were used instead. So again, in the beginning, people bartered with no standardized rate of exchange. In the beginning, when everything started, people bartered. So let's go ahead and highlight that in red, appropriately so. Beginning, bartered. Then, as a solution to bartering, to solve this, things like salt, tea, and cattle that were considered commodities were used instead. So first, bartering, then commodities. So what can we go ahead and eliminate? We can absolutely eliminate answer choice B, because again, bartering came first. Starting to make sense here? Because once you understand the strategy, just speed up the process and you're good. Remember, you have 2 minutes per question. You can get it done. So, cool. B's gone. Now, we definitely saw that commodities was next, and then we have representative money after that. So, commodities or representative money, again, we see commodities right here. Commodities used instead. Then, with that, with the launch of paper currency, commodities became representative money. Oh, so absolutely commodities came first. Commodities came first. So goodbye to answer choice C. Now, the only question is, hey, which one came next after commodities? Was it representative money or was it fiat money? Let's go ahead and ask ourselves there. Was it representative money or fiat money? Let's keep reading. Thanks for going ahead and taking the time to raise your score. I know it's not easy. I know it's tough. I know you got a lot to work through, so I do appreciate you. I'm Coach Anderson, and if you wouldn't mind, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That way you can get updated as we continue posting daily, so you can continue getting the help and advice you deserve. So, again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep rocking the ASVAB. So one more time. With the launch of paper currency and non-precious coinage, commodities became representative money, so money itself no longer had to be made of valuable things. Now, money receives value from government fiat or degree, leading us to an enforceable legal tender era. Look at that. It says now we have fiat money. Before that, representative money. So boom, the correct answer here will be A, because representative money came first, right over here. So commodities became representative money, and then we have fiat money after the fact. Again, the word now means pretty much, hey, in conclusion, at the end, fiat money is there. And so, with that said again, that's why A is the answer. And so, obviously, I went through it step by step. But what you can expect as you make your progress here is, hey, the moment I see sequence of events, boom, go to the answer choices. What do they all start with? Which one is actually proved in the passage? Eliminate the ones that don't follow that and keep working it, keep working it, keep working it. You can get this done, honestly, within 30 to 45 seconds after enough practice. So with that said, my party people, let me know if that works out for you. Go ahead and leave a comment here in the discussion box. That way, again, I know whether or not this is working for you. But now what I want you to do after the fact is look down below this video where you're going to find the practice test and practice set for sequence of events questions. So again, the practice test allows you to take it practice test style, 2 minutes per question, give it your best. And if you would rather, or after the fact, if you want to go ahead and understand why each answer choice is right or wrong, then look to the practice set right below it, where again, every answer you select will have specific feedback for it. So with that said, my party people, Anderson, your ASVAB coach here, always happy to help you succeed. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.